Comfort doesn't ruin people. It softens the edge that forces truth. When life is hard, decisions are simple, not easy. Simple. You see what matters because everything else gets stripped away. Urgency clarifies. Pressure compresses thought into action. You move because you have to. Then comfort arrives. Not luxury, not wealth. Just enough money to delay. Enough security to hesitate, enough routine to avoid asking dangerous questions. And something subtle happens. Your thinking slows down. Not because you're lazy, but because nothing is demanding precision anymore. Choices that once felt obvious now feel complex. You start weighing options that don't matter. You overthink because there's no cost for waiting. Comfort doesn't shout, it whispers. It says later is fine. It says this isn't urgent. It says you can afford to wait. And waiting feels responsible, sensible, mature. But under the surface, decision quality changes. You stop deciding based on truth and start deciding based on how little disruption a choice causes. You don't ask, is this aligned? You ask, will this disturb my current stability? That's the pivot. Because money at a psychological level doesn't just buy options, it buys delay. And delay feels harmless, until you look back and realize nothing moved. Comfort stretches time. It makes weeks blur. It makes years disappear quietly. People think bad decisions come from ignorance or lack of intelligence. They don't. Most bad decisions come from excess tolerance, too much room to hesitate, too much padding between thought and consequence. When there's no immediate cost, the mind starts protecting comfort instead of truth. You see it everywhere. People stay in situations that no longer fit, not because they're trapped, but because leaving would introduce friction. They keep narratives alive long after belief has faded, simply because questioning them would be uncomfortable. Comfort trains the brain to confuse absence of pain with presence of direction. And that's dangerous, because the most expensive cost isn't failure, it's drift. Drift feels safe. Drift feels reasonable. Drift doesn't trigger alarms. You can drift for years and still look functional from the outside. But internally, something erodes. Decisions lose sharpness, conviction weakens. You start outsourcing clarity to circumstances. You wait for motivation, certainty, permission. All symptoms of a mind that hasn't been challenged in a while. Pressure sharpens values. Comfort blurs them. This isn't about rejecting safety, it's about understanding its effect, because once you see it, you stop mistaking comfort for wisdom. You realize that feeling calm doesn't automatically mean you're aligned. You realize that hesitation isn't always prudence. Sometimes it's just comfort defending itself. Strong decisions often feel slightly uncomfortable, not chaotic, not reckless, just honest enough to disturb the surface. The moment you notice yourself saying there's no rush, pay attention. Not because rushing is good, but because the absence of urgency can hide avoidance. Clarity doesn't come from perfect conditions. It comes from friction. And if your life has become frictionless, your thinking might be too. Comfort is useful, necessary, even, but it was never meant to be the place where all decisions are made. It's a resting place, not a command center. The danger isn't comfort itself. The danger is letting comfort decide for you. Because what feels safest today often decides what never happens tomorrow. And the quiet tragedy isn't that people fail. It's that they stay comfortable long enough to forget what they were capable of deciding under pressure.